I opened a door in the museum that doesn't exist on any map. Now I know why my mom never spoke about her sister. I never thought the weirdest part of my job would be the basement door that shouldn't exist. My name's Mira, I'm 27, and I work night shifts at a small-town museum that barely sees 10 visitors a week. I took the job after my mom passed away and I had to move back home. I figured quiet, part-time work would help me heal, but that was before I discovered the door. The museum used to be a manor, then a war hospital, then a town archive, and now it's a forgotten attraction with dusty exhibits and peeling wall paint. I'm the only person on the night shift. It's just me, some security cams, a battered logbook, and echoes. One night, about 3 months into the job, the power flickered. Not unusual, but when the emergency lights came on, they lit up a part of the west wing that's usually pitch black. That's when I saw it. A black door flush against the far wall. No signage, no knob, just a keyhole shaped like an hourglass. I'd never seen it before. I checked the building map. No mention of it. I asked my supervisor the next day. He looked confused and said, "There's no door there." So of course I went back that night. And the door was still there. Same hourglass keyhole. Still no handle. I started recording it on my phone. Every night. Door still there. Still locked. Still wrong. Then weird things started happening. The security cameras in that wing would glitch only when the door was visible. One night, I left my phone recording in front of it. When I played it back, the video cut out every time I looked at the door. I tried touching it once. It was cold, freezing, painfully cold, like it was sucking the heat from my skin. I pulled back immediately, but something about it kept pulling me in, like a thread caught on my brain, tugging, demanding. I started dreaming about it. Night after night, I'd be standing in front of the door. I'd hear ticking, then whispers, then a woman's voice calling my name. Mira. Soft, almost familiar. One night, I heard her say, "You left me behind." I woke up sweating. I checked the museum archives during the day. Nothing about a locked door or hourglass keyholes, but I did find something else. An old photo from 1946. Nurses in uniform posing in the West Wing. And I dug deeper. The museum's history during the war was full of missing pieces. Pages torn from ledgers, names crossed out. But I found one name that appeared 3 times across different years. Isabel M. Reyes, volunteer nurse. Listed as missing in 1947. No body ever found. Declared dead in 1952. But her file had a note written in faded ink. Last seen near West Wing. Possible episode. What episode? Why is the door still here? I had too many questions. And one increasingly strong answer. I needed to open that door. I started looking for keys. None of the museum's skeleton keys fit. I tried the archives. No luck. Then I remembered the local flea market had stalls with antique locks. I found an old man who dealt in oddities. When I showed him a drawing of the keyhole, his face went pale. "That's old magic," he said. "Hourglass keyholes were used to trap things, or people, dangerous things." I laughed nervously. "It's just a door in a museum." He didn't laugh. "Be careful, girl. Some doors don't want to stay closed." He sold me a rusted key shaped exactly like an hourglass. Said it was from a Spanish estate long abandoned. I brought it to the museum that night. My heart was hammering so loud I thought it would wake the dead. I inserted the key. It didn't turn at first. I pushed harder. Then, click. The air changed. Like the room exhaled. I slowly pushed the door open. Beyond it was a staircase going down. Spiral. Stone. Cold. No lights. Just the sound of ticking. Like a clock. Getting louder with every step. I descended slowly. My phone flashlight barely lit the path. The air grew heavy, like walking through water. I saw old war posters on the walls, faded, then handwritten notes, pleas for help. And the further I went, the more it felt like time itself was bending. I reached a chamber at the bottom. It looked like a makeshift hospital room. Cots, IV stands, photos pinned to the wall, and a mirror, cracked, covered in dust. I walked toward it and saw something that made me stop cold. My reflection wasn't alone. A woman stood behind me in the mirror, pale, thin, her eyes hollow but familiar. Isabel. She opened her mouth, but her voice came from everywhere. "You opened it." I turned. No one there, but the room felt occupied. She spoke again. "Time doesn't heal all wounds, Mira. Some of us wait." I stepped back. "Why me?" I whispered. Her answer echoed. "Because you remember." I didn't understand, not until I saw the photo on the floor. It was my mother, younger, holding hands with Isabel. The caption read, "To my sister. Stay safe." I staggered. My mom never told me she had a sister. Never. Isabel vanished. I picked up the photo. On the back was a date. 1946. That's impossible. My mom was born in 1960. I raced upstairs, pulled out old family albums. No mention of Isabel. Nothing. Just my mom, always looking away from the past. I confronted my aunt. She broke down. "Isabel was real. Your grandmother erased her, said she brought shame to the family, but your mother never forgot. That's why she donated to that museum, to keep it open, in case someone ever found the door." I don't know what's behind that chamber. I locked the door again, but sometimes I hear ticking in my dreams. And when I pass the West Wing, I swear I feel eyes watching me. I kept the photo and the key, just in case Isabel wants to come home, or just in case she never left.